Good morning, I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join, we live in. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration weekdays 9:30 a.m., on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. And the Supreme Power Homes, call them at 800-493-9002. Now for the news in details. Jamaica's opposition leader Mark Golden has announced a 19-member shadow cabinet. A number of the members of the previous slate of spokespersons have been reappointed and have been joined by two newcomers who were winners in the September 3rd general election. Mark Golden, who will be spokesman on defense, has appointed Julian Robinson, Shadow Minister of Finance, Planning and the Public Service, which was a post held by the opposition leader in the previous shadow cabinet. Trade unionist Lambert Brown will continue to have responsibility for the public service. Lisa Hanna, who recently challenged Mr. Golden for the PNP presidency, is back as the spokesperson on foreign affairs and foreign trade, while Peter Bunting, in addition to being leader of opposition business in the Senate, will shadow the national security portfolio. Anthony Hilton is the spokesman on industry investment and global logistics. He is also the new leader of opposition business in the House of Representatives. Jamaica's Ministry of Education is set to embark on an urgent intervention program in the wake of diagnostic tests which revealed students are significantly behind in key subject areas after missing months of classes. The diagnostic tests were designed to assess learning loss which students may have experienced due to the disruption of classes caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Average scores for students from grades 4 to 6 were below 50% across all subject areas on which they were tested. The ministry said analysis has not been completed for students at the secondary school level. During Wednesday's sitting of Parliament's Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, PAAC, the ministry said there were significant gaps in students' understanding of critical concepts. Dr. Grace McLean, Permanent Secretary in the Education Ministry, revealed that students at the grade 6 level performed the worst in the diagnostic tests. Meanwhile, Jamaica's Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang, on Thursday called on a number of government agencies to help in addressing social issues that contribute to Jamaica's high crime rate. Dr. Chang, who also serves as Deputy Prime Minister, made the call during a meeting with representatives from the Ministries of Local Government and Rural Development, Education, Youth and Information, Housing, Urban Renewal, Environment and Climate Change, Economic Growth and Job Creation, Labor and Social Security. Officials from Heart Trust NSTA, the Jamaica Defense Force, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and the Jamaica Social Investment Fund were also in attendance. The minister said an all-out of government approach is needed, which requires greater emphasis on housing, economic development, healthcare, education, and more technical training opportunities, which will inevitably contribute to a reduction in major crimes. According to Dr. Chang, while a state of public emergency could cut the existing crime rate by almost 50%, more social intervention-related activities are needed. In sports, Melbourne Stars on Thursday announced the signing of West Indies batsman Andre Fletcher following the confirmation that Johnny Bairstow has had to withdraw from the upcoming Big Bash League (BBL) after being recalled by England. Fletcher has been in New Zealand with the West Indies T20 squad and will join fellow West Indian Nicholas Pooran at the Stars. Fletcher is experienced in the T20 circuit, playing more than 200 T20 domestic matches around the world, including in the Caribbean Premier League, the Canadian GT20, the Pakistan Super League, and the Bangladesh Premier League. He played a key role in the St. Lucia's Zooks reaching the CPL final this year. And that is it for the news. Weekdays 9 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. And Supreme Power Homes, call them at 800-493-9002. On behalf of the news and production team, I am Tracy Spence. To have a good morning.